Just like the lumpies.
We got the takes, no
Never mind.
chase. Straight Shooter Podcast, winning the race.
Buenas noches, everyone. It is I, El Grande Eduardo, and we are here this evening with the Straight Shooter Sports Podcast. You guys haven't seen us for a couple of weeks, and welcome back to Straight Shooter Sports, the only podcast that shoots straights on Philly teams in the whole league. I am your host, Big Ed, joined by the crew, Carrie Iona, the Flying Hawaiian, Ben, Diesel Gable, Lumpy the Lump Williams, and Carl Bond, the Professor. Today, we're diving into the NFL free agency chaos, Eagles roster with the surgeries coming up, Sixers fighting without their stars, and some league-wide heat. No fluff, no BS. Let's go. Let's get this party started, fellas. So let's talk about a little bit about the Eagles free agency. Guys, and once again, I got to ask you, and whoever wants to take this is fine with me, A.J. Brown, okay? Are we making something out of A.J. Brown? Is he really going to go? I know we talked about this last week a little bit, but I'm thinking like this is a Philly sports media thing that they're trying to get rid of A.J. Brown or trying to make a story or they're trying to hype this thing up.
That's what they're doing. They're hyping it up. They're making a big deal out of nothing. I mean, Philly does this all the time. They get a big name, big star.
Right.
They don't like. I mean, you look at the Eagles; they're not the same team without him.
No.
You know, and to me, you don't get rid of him. If you're going to put it this way, if you're going to get rid of him, you get rid of him for something that's comparable to his talent. You don't get rid of him for draft picks. I mean, that to me that's
well,
stupid.
Apparently the Eagles' asking price is really high right now. A lot of teams are calling,
right? Because they don't want to get rid of
him. They're hanging up right away. Like the Eagles are just asking for like a first-round pick, nothing less. You know what I mean? And
I would give up a first-round pick if I needed a receiver.
I'm good. I'm good with AJ staying. I'm hoping big things for this offense, which I'm hearing a lot of good things, about the coordinator.
You all think I'm crazy, and I'm telling you right now, that man is going to be traded for a draft choice, and the Eagles are going to go for a right tackle. I'm telling you right now, I've seen it happen plenty of times before.
If they do it, they're going to take a monster cap hit and lose one of the best receivers in the NFL.
Well, all right. If they're going to take a cap hit,
I just don't want the offense like last year where they're forcing him the ball to make him happy. You know what I mean? I want the ball spread around. I want Devontae Smith to get just as many targets as he does.
But he's a different receiver, though.
What's that?
He's a different receiver, Devontae Smith. He's not.
He can be a number one. He can be a number one. I don't care what anyone says.
I'm not
his
saying
route running ability, his hands, his speed.
But the way he plays, he doesn't go across. He's too light in the ass. Oh, excuse me. He's too light in the butt to go across the middle like that. And that's what AJ
he does. It. He takes those hits.
Huh?
He's taking those hits 1,000 yards.
I'm not saying
the last 5 seasons.
Yeah, but he's so slight. Those hits are gonna.
Eventually, yeah. He's
Eventually.
a tough. Everybody says he's one of the toughest guys on the team, and I don't doubt it.
I just think in the right offense, he could put up huge numbers.
You're right, but is this the right offense?
We don't know that yet. We have no idea what the offense is going to be. I mean, we have some idea, probably like the Packers offense, but we're going to get to see an offense again through a quarterback's eyes again. That's what I like about it. I like the fact that it's a backup quarterback is the offensive coordinator now. So Hurts can relate to him.
Right.
Go ahead, Ed.
Suppose our quarterback is going to. This is a make or break year for Jalen Hurts, if you ask me. You bring in a new coordinator. You bring in a new offense. You see what he can do. Are they going to build an offense now? What I liked about what's his name? Mannion. What I liked about what he said,
John Mannion.
John Mannion. What I liked about what Mannion said, though, was he will build an offense that's based upon the players that he actually has, not a system that put square pegs in a round hole. And I enjoy that type of mindset because now he's
work with what you got
that he has, right? So if you keep the
same, here's where I disagree with you. Here's where I disagree with you, Ed, that it's a make or break for Jalen Hurts. Because how can you say that? Because he's had a different offensive coordinator every year. And I know people say, how can it be make and break? When you look at his stats, when you look at Jalen Hurts' stats,
but
they're consistent. They're not flashy, but they're consistent.
If he's true to form, and if this guy's telling the truth, like he's going to actually build an offense based upon the talent that he has, then Jalen Hurts should have a great year. Because honestly, they should be able to use him in an RPO format, get him out running a little bit, throwing, making mismatches that way. But if they want him to be a 3-5 back passer and 2 or 3, 4 reads, no way. That's
is it a make it or break it season? I agree with Carl. Like, hasn't Hurts made it already? He won a Super Bowl. He's played in 2 Super Bowls in the last 3 years. Like, make it or break it.
They're not moving off of Jalen anytime soon. He'd have to drastically decline or regress.
Yeah, he's got a no trade clause.
Yeah, I hope I'm wrong, to be honest.
He doesn't even have a potential out in his contract till like 2028. The hits are just like enormous if we tried to release or trade him.
If anybody's out of the picture for the Eagles, their greatest chance of anybody leaving is going to be A.J. Brown. And I honestly don't think they're going to let him go. They're going to try to keep him around to see how he plays with this new offensive coordinator, see what this new offensive coordinator brings. Like I said before, continuity is very important in bringing a new coordinator in.
Yeah.
But I did hear today on a podcast or sports podcast that there was rumors saying that the Bills are very interested going after A.J. Brown.
Yeah, and I think the Bills would be willing to give up a first for him.
Yeah,
they're the one team that would be willing.
They're talking second. They're talking about second round pick and bundling something else. It might be a second round this year and a first later. But they didn't disclose the package deal. It was more like they just mentioned the second round pick. But I don't see AJ might do well up in Buffalo, but I don't think he'll like that weather, man. It gets cold in Philly too, but Buffalo's another world, man.
Yeah.
Hey, Stephon Diggs liked it.
Yeah, but I don't know. They're two different guys. I mean,
yeah, I know. One's a Terp, of course. We got to love the Terp. That's right. We can't have
AJ's come to San Fran though.
As soon as we said the Terps, though, Carl laughed. What the heck happened?
I do think the Eagles are going to need a backup quarterback. I think they're going to trade Tanner McKee during the draft.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah. While you can get something for him,
you might be able to get some value for him. Yeah. Some value. I mean, they do need.
I mean the game he did start in this season, he pretty much threw a stinker in there, but
yeah.
His value is still maybe
are asking for a first round for Mac Jones. So that's all that break today.
What they were talking about today.
That could happen.
I think it could.
We got a first round.
Did you hear about that?
Do what?
Max Crosby for A.J. Brown.
No, I wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
I was a lot more money.
We got a first rounder for Sam Bradford, so that's teams are willing to give first rounders.
Sam
Bradford, man, I haven't heard that name in forever.
Sammy Sleeves.
I liked him when he was here myself.
That's because you like his sleeves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, in that podcast, they were talking about the Eagles and Max Crosby possibly hooking up.
Yeah, he wants to play for the Eagles.
Yeah.
How could you not?
Pretty much publicly said it.
I wouldn't do it. I would sign
It's going to be very pricey to get him away from the Raiders.
I heard a name today that I would hate for him to get rid of.
Jomo?
Campbell. Did you hear that?
No.
They're going to think about getting rid of Campbell, but I know Kobe Dean's going to be gone.
Yeah,
Dean's probably going to Dallas, from what I heard.
There's no way they'd get rid of Jihad Campbell. He's your starting inside linebacker once Dean leaves, and he's on a rookie deal. It makes no sense to get rid of him.
These guys talking about it. It's like, okay,
What's it? One of those radio station callers that comes in with like these ludicrous ideas, and next thing you know, it becomes a rumor.
Yeah. Well, just to figure I would talk about it just because somebody didn't mention it, and I heard it. I was like, shh. And I was listening, like I said, on YSP or whatever it is, WIP. They were talking to that Joe Giglio guy with who's he with? He's with he's with you or Ike.
Don Ritchie, right?
No, that's Joe the camera. Joe.
Ike Reese.
He's with Ike Reese.
He's with Ike.
Yeah, Ike Reese.
And he is the one. He's the biggest. All he does
the
is
camera's the one. The camera's the one I don't like.
Oh, the camera, the hammer. Yeah. Hey, that's a shtick.
No, the other guys. He's with Hugh Douglas.
Yeah, I thought he was with Hugh Douglas.
Yeah, Hugh Douglas.
So talking, he was
okay.
He was just Hugh. I met Hugh last year. He's a good.
He's great.
He is a good guy. He just don't care. He just doesn't care. But no, but that's all he talks about. That's all he talks about. If you listen to their show, as AJ Brown leaving, and why should he be here? Why are you guys trying to get rid of like a great wide receiver?
Right.
I have like a long-term memory and remember what the Philadelphia Eagles wide receivers were for years.
Yeah. James Thrash.
Charles
Johnson.
Todd Pinkston.
Yeah, Pinkston.
Greg Lewis.
Clarence Smalls.
Yeah.
Dorial Green Beckham.
Oh my God. Wow. That's really,
there were some bad ones.
We should talk about some like big bad receivers that the Eagles had. There's a lot of them.
Yeah.
We've had some disappointments. I know that much.
I'm trying to remember.
What's that?
Who are the Eagles receivers in the 90s, like on the Buddy Ryan teams?
Fred Barnett.
Buddy Ryan, Fred Barnett,
Calvin Williams.
Mike Quick was on there for a few years, but he was usually
they were decent. They were decent receivers.
They were decent receivers.
Yeah. And then they had Irving Fryer and
Irving came along.
Chris T. Jones for a while there.
They had James Lofton for it at the end of his career.
Yeah.
They had
that drop pass from Ken O'Brien.
Yeah.
I remember when Art Monk came to the Eagles. I was like, what? That was weird.
I remember we had Roy Green too.
Oh, really?
Yep. We drafted a few guys that didn't work out. Victor Bailey.
Oh, yeah.
Chris T. Jones.
Yeah, Chris T. Jones. I liked him. I had his jersey.
Coming out of college, I thought he was going to be the best guy in the world.
He had that knee injury, man.
I think he's a pro.
Heal from it.
Jalen Rager.
Who do we take Rager over?
Justin Jefferson.
Justin Jefferson.
Yeah.
And then we took the other guy over DK Metcalf.
Yeah, Arcega Whiteside.
Yeah, Whiteside.
Yeah, I was like, what? I remember.
Now, if you go back and
look at we taking Aguilar over somebody too?
Well, just like if you go back and just look at the drafts and the players that our teams have passed up on, it'll make you sick just reading them names about, man. It's like
Jermaine Mayberry for Ray Lewis.
Yeah, but Jermaine Mayberry had one eye; he couldn't see.
Yeah.
Who was the fireman from Canada?
Oh, Danny Watkins.
Danny Watkins.
Danny Watkins. Oh my God, great kid. You love to have dinner with the kids, you know what I mean? But yeah.
What was that guy Bernard Williams? Played one season and that was it. He was a first-round pick, offensive tackle.
Oh yeah. Who's the other guy?
No. Bernard Williams actually played a few years. You're thinking of Kevin Allen.
No, Kevin Allen was the rapist. He played 1 year.
He didn't even play a year.
But Bernard Williams was the tackle that was drafted by Rich Kotite, I think in '95.
Right. He was drafted as a defensive tackle, and they switched him to offense, and he actually played a couple years.
I didn't know. I thought he only played the 1 year and had a marijuana suspension.
No, he
Yeah, but
played.
then again,
I'm pretty sure.
but the same lines though, Carl. Look at who was the Army Ranger that played for the Villanueva?
Villanueva, yeah.
Yeah.
We got him as a defensive end. He was us for a camp, and we cut him as a defensive lineman.
And he goes to Pittsburgh.
He goes to Pittsburgh and becomes an all-pro offensive lineman.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it right here.
God.
Bernard Williams played for the Eagles in 94, 95. And then played for the BC Lions was the next team, and that was like till 2000. So he was out of the league for like out of football period for like 5 years.
Yeah.
But he was 6'8", 307. I thought he was pretty good his rookie season. I thought he was going to be a pretty good tackle, but then he got a drug suspension, and that was it. He never reinstated or anything.
Who was the depressed lineman? I can't think of his name.
Sean Andrews.
Yeah.
Sean Andrews.
Yeah. He was a good player too. And then
He was really good.
We even signed his brother like to make him happy, and that didn't work.
Yeah.
Stacy.
Oh, that's right.
That's right.
Oh my gosh. So anyway, so the land of the misfit toys, gentlemen. So we talked about that. All right, but AJ Brown. Let's talk about the combine. Oh my God! Do you see how fast some of these guys are?
Dude, this combine just changed everybody's plan.
Who's that tight end,
Sadiq?
Sadiq?
Man.
That guy Sadiq, that tight end?
Yeah, Kenyon Sadiq.
And Kenyon Sadiq, man, there's no way he falls to the Eagles, man. Eagles would have to trade up to get him. I would love that. And then there's another tight end, like right behind him, that's pretty damn good too.
I think Sadiq's gonna be a Vernon Davis 2.0.
Yeah, that boy. And they said
another
he's knocked it out of the park with his interviews.
Go Terps. Woohoo.
I don't know, fellas. I don't know. I was looking at the history of the combine and all these players that do well in the combines. You'd be surprised how many of them don't make it in the NFL.
Yeah,
there's a lot of them who did well. You look at the combines. You go to that combine website and you look at all the top performers and you look at their names and you go, "I never heard of that guy."
Yeah, they train just for the combine.
There's a lot of them.
I was impressed though with some of the defensive linemen. Man, you had 3 or 4 defensive tackles running in the 4s. That's insane, man.
But at the same time, the combine is where a lot of players do get their chance to shine. Like nobody really knew who Brian Westbrook was, besides the fact that he was a Division III guy. Or a Division II guy.
He's a 1AA.
Whatever. Whatever. He was a small school. You know what the hell I mean. Jesus.
It's not small.
And
Carrie, I agree with you, but I think he's a big example. But I do agree with you. No, I agree with you. It's a chance for younger guys.
He had a big combine. He trained specifically for the combine, and he got drafted in the 3rd round.
Yeah,
and he was a star.
Yeah.
Reed looked really smart with Westbrook. I can tell you that.
But a lot of guys, they wait for their pro days. So
yeah.
Take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
Well, so everybody's been out of shape because Mendoza didn't throw. Well, he didn't have to. He threw in the national championship game. There you go.
Yeah, I never really cared about quarterbacks at the combine, like whether they passed or not. I like to see them in like the All-Star games or the Senior Bowl, see what they do there,
Dude, that kid from Arkansas, if he doesn't play quarterback, he could be a wide receiver. He ran a 4.3, 4.36.
Something like that.
6'6", 230 pounds, running a 4.3.
Yeah.
Who was the lineman that broke the bench press record?
Me.
No. He did 225 49 times.
Good
wow.
God.
That's insane.
That was Ed.
That was me.
That was not Ed.
That was me filming Ed at Planet Fitness last night.
It was Yuri.
Since I got the black card, man.
Man, we're playing Eye of the Tiger in the background.
Oh, Jesus.
Listen, I will totally tell you tonight, and I was in the gym, I totally pulled out the suicidal tendencies, whatever, digital, you can't call it an album anymore, whatever you call it. So I was going back in my old days, man. Yeah, and then like only doing like 10-pound weights, but still.
Tear that 10 pounds up.
That was like a playground hero.
We'll call you Jimmy from now on.
No. That's Voldemort.
Dude, I remember in high school we did what we call burnouts on the bench press bar.
Yeah.
We put the heaviest weights on the outside, and you work your way in. You do 10 reps apiece. And it was always funny when you get down to the bar and get to your last 5 reps. It looks like you can't even bench press the bar. And that's when they brought the girls and the cheerleaders in for their fitness routine. And it showed up. We're out there struggling with the bar.
Oh.
It was like bad timing. But, man, that was a workout, dude.
Listen, I'm going to give credit where great credit's due. Let's talk about bench press. Mr. Carl, what was your bench press?
A lot.
I know. What did you do? Come on. Let's impress. You know, you got the guns showing tonight. So come on, just tell us what it is.
The gun
show. I'm telling you.
The gun show.
Gun show.
485.
485. See, right?
Yep.
That's not bad.
Wasn't too bad. Not for a guy to weigh 260.
Yeah, bench of 485.
Yeah.
Woof. That lift was sponsored by Tropicana. No, I'm just kidding.
You power lifter?
Wasn't no.
I think my best bench, I think, was 405 for 3 reps.
Yeah. Well, every day I squat 300, so it's good.
But that's you go to the bathroom.
Yes, exactly. That's great. I set my own self up for that one. That was my part of my joke.
Did it?
What was your 405?
But bench press, 405 for 3s.
That's because you got those alligator arms.
They're halfway there already.
Exactly. You got these long things. Come on, man. I did like 3.
But squatting, put me on a squat rack or on a leg press.
Yeah.
Downright embarrassing.
What was it?
My best squat was 750 for 3 reps.
Damn.
That's embarrassing.
And my best leg press was 1,800 pounds for 10 reps.
You know that, girl. He slowly set us up. He's like, I was embarrassed by 750 pounds.
Oh, no. I'm saying I'm embarrassed with the people. I made it so.
Oh, okay.
We used to go to McMichael's gym. Remember McMichael's over in Whitehorse Pike?
Oh my God, yes. There's a name from the past.
That was just a meathead workout gym. Yeah. There were 2 guys in there who played for the Eagles. One guy's a practice squad guy, back and forth, and he actually dated my girlfriend's older sister. So I knew him. And they were in there they're like yelling and screaming for lifting.
Right.
And my head coach, Clyde, he hated that kind of stuff.
Right.
He hated that. So he's like, why don't you jump in with those guys? So I jump in. They're like, you can't do this. It was like 415 or 450, something around there.
I'll be right out.
Don't say a word. Went to 500. They're yelling and screaming like they're dying. I do 10 reps, no big deal. Like 8 reps, whatever it was. And then they quit. They're like, oh, we're done. They left. See you guys. You got beat up by a 17-year-old kid.
Well, I know and that story was brought to you by Big Ed Sells Home. So if you're looking to buy or sell at home, make sure you contact Big Ed. Big Ed sells.
Big
home.
Ed.
He too can squat.
El Grande Eduardo.
El Grande Eduardo.
Yep.
Yeah, I could do a park bench nowadays.
I broke an FCC rule tonight. Let's go. All right, let's go to the next thing, shall we? We have the free agency combine, AJ Brown. So we talked about those things. I still can't believe. Did you see some of the verticals though? These guys jump.
No kidding.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Like what? Like 47?
Yeah, one guy did 47 inches.
That is nuts.
That's
almost 4 feet off the ground, dude. He was like
right
centimeters away from being 4 feet off the ground.
Wow.
I mean,
I had a 37-inch.
That's pretty dang good.
That was 26 inches.
Me too. That was 26. That's pretty messed up, Carl.
I don't even know what I was.
Yeah, I wasn't a big dude. I could dunk, but I wasn't like a big dude.
I dunked him many a donut.
I
No, but
Those
seriously,
are the good old days. Now I can't even touch the net.
could dunk a girl's ball, but I couldn't dunk a guy's ball. I had good jumps, but it wasn't like
because you got the hands.
I had big hands.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow. You got
the lineman hands.
Yeah.
Catcher's mitts.
Yeah.
Mine, you can't see them. There's no. I'll tell you
His
what.
hands look like the hamburger helper mitt.
Yeah, I can personally say Ed's got like one of the biggest hands I've ever seen in my life.
Who?
Huh?
The claw.
He does.
Who, me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
big
It's a
old ham hocks.
Yeah.
Carrie, I have big hands, and I met Jordan Mailata, shook his hand, and my hand disappeared.
Yeah.
I was like, "Give it back! Give it back!" It was just like disappeared in his hand. I was like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah, the biggest hands I ever saw, like there shook hands, was Warren Powers. I don't know if you guys ever saw him.
Yeah, I remember Warren.
No, not Warren Powers. Farrell Edmonds. Sorry.
Well, I remember both of them.
Yeah, Farrell Edmonds, tight end. Dude, I'm telling you, his hands were like, wow. I was like, gee whiz.
I remember him.
Farrell
Edmonds, yeah. Who did he play for? Didn't he play for the Broncos?
Played for the Dolphins.
He's a Terp.
He played for the Dolphins, right? Yeah.
He was a teammate.
Yeah, he was your teammate. Yeah.
Yep.
Speaking of Terps, who did they just bring back as your tight end coach? The kid who played tight end for them.
Oh,
He had a Polish name, really K.
Krzyzewski.
What was it?
Krzyzewski.
I don't remember.
You said a Polish kid with a K. I just give it a shot.
You're
Edmonds played for Seattle too.
Huh? I like to ski. I don't know. I forget.
I don't.
So let's talk about the Sixers. What is going on with
you
them?
can save that sport.
Huh?
You can save that sport. Too damn cold for that sport.
What, Sixers?
Skiing.
I was going to say the Sixers. Sixers, I don't know.
Can you just say something about skiing? Go ahead, man. Sorry.
Sucks.
We can edit that.
Am I the only one that can't stand Embiid? Like, I don't know. My son gives me a hard time because I say it all the time. I mean, he's just so inconsistent. He's a great player when he's there, but then when he doesn't play, that's the issue.
I mean,
he doesn't play.
Is that his fault? If he's injured, I don't think he's dogging it like Ben Simmons was.
From what they're saying is he's taking a new approach this year. Like if he's injured, he's not going to play.
Yeah, probably because he doesn't want to die by the time the playoffs get here.
Right.
Last time he played in the playoffs, he was just like he barely made it through this. What was it? 6 games, 5 games? Like he barely made it through that series. Like he was just.
I'm sorry.
Hurt.
Could you imagine a '90s basketball player in the '90s saying, talking about workload management?
No.
I don't think Embiid's a tough kid.
No.
I think he's tough when he plays. I think he's tough in the paint. But I don't think he's a swallow it and just go get it done kind of guy.
You know what I would do?
I don't think a lot of these guys in the NBA are anymore.
I would just, Sixers, I'd wheel out the freaking Mr. Stofty truck right there on the freaking court. Like, that's what I would do.
Curry's been getting that way, man.
Huh?
Steph Curry's even getting that way. Like if he gets slightly dinged up, he misses like 6 games.
Yeah.
So he's starting to do that. I mean, I understand he's like in his late 30s, but like, come on, bro. I mean,
yeah,
it didn't slow you down before. I mean, I understand you're older now, but come on, dude.
Larry Bird would have done that. Larry Bird would, and he's still a better shooter than Steph Curry. I don't care what anybody says. I'm waiting for all the other people to say something. They're like, no way, Steph
Larry
Curry.
Bird brain, man. I say F the Celtics. Whoever played for them, whatever.
Everybody else. Except
I couldn't stand Larry Bird when he played.
I liked him. He's awesome.
Larry Bird was a bad man. He could play ball.
Yeah, he was. I still hate
Well,
him.
and one thing too, like looking at him, you wouldn't think he was mean.
But
No,
he was.
No, he
no.
was.
Dude,
He was
on
one of the
that
meanest
court-
basketball. Same
You
with
hear
John
some of the
Stockton.
stories about him talking trash to guys
Yeah,
and telling guys, like, I'm going to shoot this ball left-handed. Pop it. I'll shoot this one right-handed. Like someone asked him one time why he was shooting left-handed. He says, because I can.
Well, I just saw a thing with Dr. J. Remember the fight he had with Dr. J?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you hear why that went down?
No.
I've heard different stories. But go ahead.
This is from Dr. J himself. He was being interviewed, and apparently Larry was talking all kinds of stuff to Dr. J. He scored like 40 points on him, kept calling him old man, and you're too old on the court. Finally, Doc had enough of it and went after him. And then Charles Barkley grabbed Larry Bird, and that's when Doc started punching him.
Yeah.
But Larry Bird was talking all kinds of trash to Dr. J.
Yeah.
Doc just had enough of it.
Yeah, but that's a crazy thing.
I'm pretty convinced NBA players can't fight. Sorry. I've watched some of their
I
fights.
don't know.
Man.
I don't know. I'd take Iverson any day of the week.
Dude,
I wouldn't personally take. I'm saying.
You see do you remember when Alonzo Mourning and Larry Johnson fought? They each threw about 30 punches and not one of them connected. It was one of the worst. And they were, big dudes, like big tough guys. You know what I mean? They're tough on the basketball court. But
Larry Johnson was awesome.
Fighting,
Yeah.
Alonzo Mourning was one you wouldn't want to scrap with.
No.
Alonzo Mourning.
Maurice Lucas from back in the day.
I remember Jeff Van Gundy like just hanging on Mourning's leg. Do you remember that? He was hugging his leg.
He's getting drug around the court.
Yeah.
Carl, you're talking guys who you played with. You played with an all-time great. He's a Maryland Hall of Famer. I believe he was the USA Track Hall of Famer. Ronaldo Nehemiah.
Skeets didn't play football at Maryland.
Oh, no?
Nope. No, he was track.
I
Never played.
I didn't play football also. Yeah, okay.
He never played football at Maryland. He just ran track, and then he was gone. He was gone by the time I got there, but he never played football. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I just love watching him run.
No, and speaking of running, if you're looking to finance a home, run to Frank McCartney of Nation One Mortgage. You will definitely enjoy yourself and enjoy your time when you're hanging with Frank. Give him a call at 856-495-5150. So, yeah, Ronaldo Nehemiah, he was a great player.
Yep. He was.
We had a lot of good track athletes at Maryland. A lot of just amazing athletes.
Maryland track was awesome back then.
Yeah. I'm sure they might not want to hear it as much, but I'm telling you, it was pretty cool to see a lot of those guys back in the day. Lump, do we have any story? We have any whatchamacallits?
Yes.
Which is when you went to eat?
Yes, I did. I went down this weekend.
Wait.
Carrie, I'm sorry.
Carrie, you gotta hook us up with the thing.
Huh? Oh.
Do the thing.
The thing? The meatloaf?
Meatloaf.
I got you.
Welcome to the
Okay, so let's hear.
All right.
Where'd you go?
This weekend, I took the drive down to Wildwood to my favorite pizza place, Sam's Pizza Parlor on the boardwalk.
Right.
It opened up on it reopened, closes for the off season. It reopened up on a Valentine's Day weekend. There's a 45-minute line wait for to go for slices and for eating inside. I did not go down there that weekend because I know better. I did that before. But on this past weekend, had lunch down there. Man, I'll tell you what, there's just something about pizza in the boardwalk. And I'm not a Manco or Manco and Manco or Mac and Manco. I'm not their fan of their stuff at all. Sam's Pizza is traditional, thin crust pizza. It's just a great, great mix of sauce and cheese, pepper. Just fantastic. It's always got a good crust to it. It's always just got some crunch to it. it's my happy place. It really is. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Gilmore's happy place.
It's like a Picasso, man. You are like a Picasso with words, just the way you paint that pizza.
It was listen, Ed. Yeah. It comes out and it's got enough grease on it that you're not eating pizza and pepperoni.
Right.
But not so much. But not so much that you have to dab it off. It's just a good mix of grease on there.
Enough to get it down easier.
Oh, yeah. It's fantastic.
So
it truly is my happy place.
Did they have the curled up pepperoni or just a regular pepperoni?
So just regular. They don't. So it curls up when a lot of places will bake it first.
Right.
And that's why it curls and makes the cups.
Right.
Yeah.
It wasn't that. It was just regular pepperoni. But it is. They do it right. They do a good traditional pizza. I'll tell you the one thing I don't like. They have the electric ovens that are rotating, like 4 different shelves.
Yeah.
It rotates, as opposed to a standard, a brick oven pizza. I do think that adds a little bit of taste to the taste, but I'm not going to say no to Sam's Pizza.
All right, Sam's Pizza.
Sam's Pizza.
Where's the rank?
On the boardwalk.
On the boardwalk.
So I'm going to give it an 8.0.
An 8.0.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sam Pizza. All right.
Sam's Pizza Palace.
I want to try this place, Croce's. The Croce's down in Washington Township. I think that's what it's called.
I'm free this weekend.
I saw the sandwich. Yeah. Yeah.
What was the pizza place next to where Dracula's Castle used to be on the boardwalk?
Oh, yeah.
Is there a pizza place right near there? No, in Wildwood.
No, Wildwood. Dracula's Castle was actually the sister to Brigantine Castle, believe it or not.
Remember those commercials? Remember the old Brigantine, Brigantine Castle?
Yeah, it used to scare me as a kid. I didn't ever want to go near that place.
I went there, actually.
I was never there.
Yeah, I went there. Yeah.
I wasn't Frankenstein either. No, I was at Brigantine Castle. I used to work in the back. My cousin owned.
It's right on the ocean.
Yeah, my cousin owned the Nacho.
Like right on the ocean.
Yeah,
that's pretty much what took it down.
There was a fishing pier. Well, now it was a fire.
Yeah.
I think it was a fire, but I know the people of didn't really like it. To be honest, they didn't really like the castle because of just
there's like nothing at Brigantine now anymore.
No,
they used to have the Circle Tavern.
Oh, the Circle was the spot.
Monday nights, man. I used to love that place.
24 hours open.
Yep. Now it's like for a while it became a Blockbuster, and then who knows what it is now.
Blockbuster.
I think it's like a Rita's Water Ice now or something.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm okay with that also.
Hey, y'all got me
over to Circle Tavern.
Yeah.
Some ice cream forearms.
Ben, you should do a food review from down in Mississippi so we can be exposed to Mississippi food.
Good old Southern
Probably
cuisine.
3 episodes, and I'll probably have a heart attack on the camera.
I think you should send some Mississippi food.
I mean, you might die, but at least you get his ratings,
Yeah. What not to eat.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, watch this show. You guys gonna die on the TV.
To be honest with you, man, like I've lived here since '93, and I've never been a fan of the Southern cuisine, man. Never caught on with me, man.
Man, what? When we used to go down to school. I remember the first time they told me we were playing NC State, and we went out there. Did I tell you guys this story already? Because if I did, I'm being redundant. So we actually went out on the trainer comes out, and he's like, "Oh man, there's barbecue out there," and I'm thinking he's talking hamburgers and hot dogs because that's what we called I had no idea what that was, but my God, down south, man.
Well, now the barbecue, that's what I will eat. I'm a barbecue freak, man. I love barbecue. If I see a barbecue truck on the side of the road, whoever's to my right better get out of my way because I'm coming over.
There you go. We found it for you. Get that barbecue.
Yeah, all we got up here is Famous Dave's. That's a barbecue. I ain't really much.
Actually, there's some places like on the side of the road you can catch.
But I like Famous Dave's.
Well, there's a guy down in Jackson, Mississippi. He comes up here to where I'm at, which is I'm 2 hours north of him. he has his restaurant down there, but he has a food van. And he totes a big smoker trailer behind him. He comes up here. He travels to different cities too, but man, when he comes up here, dude, I have to go get his pulled pork and his ribs, dude. Oh man,
Yeah,
he's good. Barbecue Shine is what it's called. Yeah,
it's called Rise and Shine.
Yeah, he sits there and he sets up Saturday morning parking lot. I mean, he starts serving around 11 o'clock in the morning. Dude, the parking lot's already full. He's pretty much got everything sold already. He just doesn't know it yet, you know?
Well, check it out.
Oh, anyway, here comes the yawn.
Well, I know that's the show to go.
Here it comes.
Sorry, guys.
Baby sleep.
Wake up!
Wake up!
Wake up! Damn it!
All right, fellas. Well, we got nothing else for the good of the show tonight. We'll check out and
Sixers are getting their butts whipped, by the way, right now in the second quarter. It's 53-36, San Antonio. Yeah, we're watching it like in the background, just.
Yeah, when you're playing a young center who only has to jump 3 inches to dunk the ball, it's going to be kind of hard to keep him away from the rim.
He's a freak of nature. They just scored again, 55-36.
Well, when you look at a player that's built like him, so tall and skinny, you think he'd be so fragile, man. But that kid is tough, dude. I mean, yeah, we'll see what he's like later on in his career. But man, right now, that dude's a monster.
Yeah, they weren't going to win this game without Embiid. You just don't have any big man that can handle a guy like that.
Or you know what I do? I tend to send whatever biggest guy I got out there, or Bruiser. What's his name? Doesn't he play for the Sixers? Crawford, Drummond.
Yeah.
I would send him out there and just like be like in the old hockey days and just be like goon him
He's
up.
starting to shoot the
hockey games now.
I would be like send him an NBA goon and just take that kid's knees right out from under him. Bow! See, if you do stuff like that, I'm telling you right now, that would be great, right? That's what's wrong with TV. There's no more any of that.
Straight shooters, man.
Gratuitous violence.
You tell your players, no, you see that guy, go fight that guy right now.
Exactly.
I'll pay your suspension money.
Like goons in hockey.
Yeah.
Basketball needs more goons.
Exactly. More goons in basketball.
Man,
more goons in hockey.
They should have a penalty box in basketball.
Used to be
5-on, make it 5-on-4. They should have a power play in basketball.
I think so. I think in football,
that would liven it up, man.
Instead of a personal foul penalty, have the guy.
That's going to be Vince McMahon's new basketball league.
Exactly.
Penalty boxes.
The XBA.
Yeah.
Do like Mortal Kombat football.
Yeah, I miss how I miss the scrappy days of the NBA, man. I miss it.
Yeah.
Now these guys are so
soft.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, they're soft.
Yeah.
I mean, you look at like LeBron James. He flops so hard, it's like watching a poorly choreographed martial arts movie. You swing 5 feet away, and he acts like you just took his face off, man. It's
like watching soccer.
The one thing is, I think the one thing I'll give the NBA is the scoring is up, and sometimes it's fun to watch. You know, a good fast break, and it's good to watch scoring sometimes without a guy getting completely tackled.
Kerry, I mean, I know we're the same age. Do you remember watching like Villanova and Princeton back in like the 80s and 90s?
Yeah, the score would be like 50-48.
It was a great basketball game.
Yeah,
because they ran plays.
4 quarters.
But they ran plays. They had set offenses. It wasn't a running gun, run on the court to jump up a 3-pointer. And now it's just run down and just throw it up.
You don't like watching a guy like Steph Curry play?
No, I hate Larry Bird. He was better than he was.
Hey, ease off Curry. Ease off Curry.
I used to love watching the Bulls. The Bulls ran an offense.
I don't think Stephen Curry would be doing as much now, in the hand check era.
Curry was pretty physical in his early days too, though.
Yeah. No, he might be the one player that could have played in back then.
Big East basketball back in the 80s and 90s was physical.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a
thing. And when it comes to basketball, some people like finesse.
Well, the ACC was more finesse than Big East.
Yeah. The Big East was
I like the
Big East was a Philadelphia New York street ball league a little bit.
Yeah.
And the ACC
was finesse. Yeah.
Finesse. Yeah.
Well, I thought for a while the NBA was pretty balanced, like, you know, maybe like during the 2000 to 2010s, like, you know, with the Shaq and Kobe era, like you still had the physical, but you still had the fun to watch dunks and, you know, wide open offenses, high scoring.
They tried to bring the rivalry back between the Lakers and Celtics in that run too, because that's when the Celtics had Garnett and Pierce and
like when the Pistons won, man, those bad boy teams, they were just like they weren't even skilled, like they were just
mean.
No.
I mean, they gave that was one team besides the Jazz that really gave Michael Jordan fits.
Yeah,
the Pistons.
The Pistons used to like just kick his butt, man. Like he finally caught on to him, and he was like, "I got your number now," you know.
Forced him to put on a little bit of weight, you know, a little bit of muscle.
Yeah.
I saw Dennis Rodman one time talking about basketball. And he went to junior college, and he realized his limitations, but he could rebound.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And he said he studied the mathematics of rebounding, like the angles. The ball's going to this angle. Where's it going to go to? And he would get that spot before the ball hit the rim. And he was a relentless rebounder.
Yeah, well, that's why the Bulls went and got him.
Like,
because before the Bulls got Dennis Rodman, they were one of the worst rebounding teams in the league.
Yeah,
and Jordan was like, "We need to go get this guy."
Yeah, they had Tony Kukoc playing power forward.
Yeah,
Kukoc.
Oh man, they were so mean to him on that team, dude. When he first came, he was like the hot prospect coming into the draft. Or one of them, and it's like it didn't sit well with Jordan and Pippen, man.
Yeah, and then when Jordan left for that one season, the play call went to Kukoc instead of Pippen, and Pippen just sat out the last play. He's like, "I'm not going in if I'm not getting the last shot."
Right.
Like that.
And that's why to me he's not a great ball player.
Who, Pippen?
Yeah.
Not a great ball player.
Pippen was a great ball player. He just had a bad attitude about something.
Yeah, he had a terrible attitude,
but
he was a hell of a ball player. He was one of the best defensive players I'd ever seen. Yeah, he could do it all, man. He could defend all 5 positions. He was a skilled ball handler. He could shoot from the outside.
Man, I say he wasn't talented, but to me, he's not a great ball player because he can't do the little things like pass the ball to somebody else. Except the fact that he's not the lead guy sometimes. Like it takes a bigger player to say.
Well, when the season Jordan left, he was supposed to be the man that season.
Yeah.
He wasn't always like that with Jordan. Like he didn't mind playing Robin to Jordan's Batman, but when Jordan left, he wasn't going to play Robin to anybody else. You know what I mean? So he had that.
Let me ask you a question: If you're a coach, if you're coaching against the Bulls.
Yeah.
And Jordan's gone. His last second shot, who's getting the ball?
Pippen.
I would think Pippen
okay.
would.
So
you would think that.
Yeah. So
good.
So your defense is going to key upon Pippen. So me as a coach
all the time. In the NBA, you kind of always know who's going to.
So me as a coach, I'm going to say, okay, I'm going to show Pippen. I'm going to flash Pippen like he's getting the ball and give the ball to somebody else.
Yeah.
That's just me.
Yeah, but then, but if you use that logic, if Michael Jordan's playing,
you're not going
to give it to somebody else. You're going to give it to Jordan.
Pippen was not Jordan.
Well, Pippen was the next thing to Jordan on that team.
Yeah, he was. And when Jordan was out, Pippen was probably one of the best players in the NBA.
He was no Jordan.
He took that team to the Eastern Conference Finals without
Jordan.
I get it, but like he was here. Everyone else is here. Here's Pippen. Jordan's way above that.
Well, Jordan's well above everybody. But if every team has that one player, and at the time Pippen was that one.
You could say that about Jordan with pretty much everybody.
Exactly,
except for Len Bias. That's
right. We'll never know. We'll never know that one.
Yeah.
Best player to never play for the Celtics.
Yeah. Well, at least, I won't say that. I wish he was a Sixer, though.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Anywho, great
I
job,
wish Andrew Tony would have stayed healthy.
That's all I got. That's all we got.
Sounds good.
We will catch up with you guys again on Thursday evening on our new location.
8 p.m.
Right.
8 p.m. See you then. Have a
All
good
right,
night.
guys.
Good night, everybody.
All right.
Right.